Welcome to another video. This week is pretty much my last week of college, so it's gonna be all about move out, dorm cleaning out, last week of classes, finals, just all the things. Technically, I have 2 more weeks before I go home because I have this week, but then next week, basically I'm gonna be gone all week at conference and I'll get back on Sunday and then literally leave Monday. So it'll be this is pretty much the last week of actual college. So that's kind of what this video is going to look like, but I'm very behind on editing, and then also I have a lot of homework that I need to do today per usual, but today especially because I have this whole like research paper thing that I'm supposed to be writing. It's not really a research paper, it's just an article review, so it's much shorter of a process than a research paper, but it's due by tomorrow. Right now I came to Dom's room so I could make some coffee, and he made me oatmeal, so I'm gonna eat that and then he's gonna take me back to my room and I'm gonna get started on attacking all that homework and stuff that I have to do today. I need to get actual espresso shot cups, so I'm currently just using the milk frother as my espresso catcher because it's the only thing that can fit under here. I'm now about to start my article review paper grind. So I got my candle that I'm about to light. Definitely not supposed to be doing this in the dorm, but I'm very careful about it. So I'll always blow it out before I leave. And I'm gonna get my water. And we are ready to work. I just got a good chunk of my paper done. It is 11:30, so I'm gonna be taking a break and go get some lunch, call my mom while I do that, and then come back up, hopefully get pretty much the rest of my paper finished before practice. So that's the goal. I successfully submitted 2 papers today. Dom went to a track meet and he worked since 5 in the morning. Yep, he got a new job. He's finally done counting bolts. Oh, also, I need to talk to you guys about my sunburn, but I'll do that later. But we're about to eat. There's our food right there. I'm not sure how well this is seen right now. But we're about to eat supper, watch Duck Dynasty, and just chill. Okay, guys, so I'm updating you about my sunburn situation. Basically, when we were at our meet this past weekend, I got done with my running events and just completely forgot to put on sunscreen, and yeah, we were like outside all day, and so me and a couple of the other girls got really sunburnt, as you can see. So yesterday I spent the whole day pretty much just putting aloe all over it, but it's basically just my shoulders and my neck. So yeah, Dom put it on my back for me because I couldn't reach it very well, but it's slowly getting better. And Dom today went to the track meet and he got a little sunburnt too.
Right now it's just really red because someone was slapping my arm.
We were playing basketball and I really didn't want Dom to keep scoring, so he kept taking the ball from me, so then I kept taking the ball from him.
It's really not this red.
Yeah, but you can see his farmer's tan right there too, so
it's really not this red, it's just she was slapping me.
Good morning, guys. My laundry is started and now I'm heading to Dom's room to get some breakfast. Also, guys, I can't believe it. We're literally fully done with having morning practices for the entire semester. On my way to Dom's room. Okay, I just got back from class, got a bunch of my homework done this morning, which is great. Now I have about 30 minutes until I have to go down to practice, so I'm going to put away all of my laundry, and then after practice, I'm coming back, taking a shower real quick, and then going to Eckley and Will's track meet in Mound Ridge. I'm so ready to be done with these washers. My stuff is like slightly damp still, but they've been in there for like an hour and I'm too tired of trying to wait any longer to put them away. Guys, this is me trying to get my phone to set up on my Stanley for a better angle than me just holding it. Good morning, guys. So it's officially Wednesday and today is the day that I'm gonna be really trying to get Titus is texting me on my mom's phone right now, so I'm getting a bunch of emojis from him. But anyway, today's the day I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff done packing wise. So my plan, I have a meeting with my coach at 9:50 and it is oh my goodness, sorry, my watch is like blowing up from Titus. But it is 8:47 and I'm gonna meet Dom at 9, eat breakfast, go straight to my meeting with my coach. So in the meantime, I'm gonna start packing, I think, my clothes because I have a bunch of tote boxes that my mom brought last night to the track meet, but all of those are in my car still. So I'm gonna get those probably after my meeting and then I'll pack more of the, you know, big things around the room. But right now I'm gonna put a lot of my clothes in my suitcase. So I'll keep a couple pairs of clothes that I'll need over the next week. And then obviously all of my like chakra gear, conference stuff for next week. But for clothes that I kind of I'm not gonna wear again in the next couple days, I'll just put in the suitcase. The trickiest part is that my suitcase is all the way back there. So I have to get this entire thing out just to get my suitcase. So I just got done with my run because we're having a meeting at our normal track practice time. So we're ending up just getting to run on our own. So I did my run earlier so that I don't have to do it after the meeting. Now I took Kaylee to her hair appointment and now I'm about to bring these bad boys into my room and then meet Dom for lunch. And then after that, oh my gosh, I have the hiccups right now. Either going to work on homework or do some major packing. I feel like I've done a really good job about prioritizing like the correct things and like doing good of like getting my run done earlier instead of just like sitting on my phone like I was kind of really tempted to do. My run though, I did way too soon. After I ate around like 9:15ish and then ran at 10. So I was having some major side stitches. I did have to stop a couple of times. And so there is some days where you just don't feel your best and it's okay. Okay to stop and stretch and just breathe, but I got it done. So that is all that matters. Anyway, I will see you when I'm inside with these amazing boxes. You guys probably remember that I did do a little packing a couple weeks ago of just packing up like some of my winter stuff that I don't need, and that is successfully back at home. So I have a tiny bit of stuff off my plate. The boxes are cleaned out and now I just need a bit of an organization for this whole part of my room. I'm just gonna do a whole time lapse of me just kind of packing up some things and it'll just kind of show you guys part of the process. Making good progress so far, but I will work more once the meeting is done. Good morning, guys. I'm talking to you while I walk out to my car because it's kind of a long walk today because we parked in a different parking lot, but sorry, my water bottle was about to fall out of my hands. I have a lot that I'm carrying right now because I woke up this morning with a sore throat. Just like, you know that sometimes you wake up with randomly having sore throats. Well, I realized, or I looked it up, and it's a sign that you could be dehydrated, which I do feel like I drank much less water. Okay, I'm gonna stop videoing here in a second because there's about 1 million construction workers that I'm about to pass. So, be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. I just ended up... Guys, the whole video of me saying I'm back, like, filming in my car, did not take a video. So anyway, I'm back filming in my car, and the main update I made in that was I have a full box of clothes, or of stuff back there that I packed, as you can see, and I have 2 more boxes like that in my trunk of my car. So packing is coming along. Yeah, it feels like we just moved out, moved in, so it doesn't really feel like I should be moving out quite yet. I keep seeing like videos everywhere of like all these college freshmen like moving out of their dorms, and it's like the before, and you just see, you know, all their stuff, and then it's the after, and I think that's gonna be the most biggest shock when like I get everything moved out of my dorm and it's literally like just the bed with the bare mattress, the desk with nothing in the drawers. I think that's gonna be what like the biggest shock is gonna be. It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I'm actually moving out, because right now it's like, yeah, I'm packing, but next week I still have a really full week of being gone at conference, so it's like really, I'm not on summer break yet. But then yeah, once conference is over and I get back, it's just gonna be full on like summer. It's a very interesting time, like getting done with college, I feel like, especially just freshman year. It's funny because I had started packing yesterday, and my roommate Kaylee was like, oh my gosh, like you're making me so ready to pack, like just so excited to, you know, pack everything up. But it's a little different for her because she has to fly back to Canada, so she can literally only bring like 3 suitcases and like a backpack or something. So it's like she really can't bring very much. I'm over here with already 3 tote boxes full, like, and it hardly even looks like a difference is made in my room. It's just really interesting, like from that perspective of like you really can't bring back more than just your clothes and necessities, because my room is packed full of junk that I probably shouldn't have brought, but I did. But that's okay. Moving forward, it'll help me pack for next year. Last day of being on campus at WSU. Just ran over to Dom's apartment so that we could have breakfast together, and of course so that I can make myself a coffee, because I'm gonna need some power to get through this day. But basically this past weekend I got kind of sick. I just had like a really bad like head cold, head pressure, and headache, just everything. I just felt like doing nothing. I was so tired. So I did get like a little bit of my finals done during that time, but I just had no motivation to be able to do very much. So I ended up pushing a lot of my finals off. I say a lot. I only have 2. I have 1 project and 1 test that I have to do. The project is due at the end of the night tomorrow, and then my test is due on Thursday afternoon. So I still have like plenty of time to do them. But I was hoping to get them done this past weekend, but that just didn't happen because I took a lot of extra time sleeping, which was better because I feel much better today. So it was definitely worth that. But I have those 2 things that I need to do today for schoolwork wise, and then after that's done, I'm completely done with school. I just need to turn my textbooks in also today, but I'll do that before practice. And then my mom is coming down to help pack up my things in my dorm, because today's Monday, so I leave Tuesday tomorrow for conference and then get back next Monday. So I'm hoping to have like everything packed up today and just have the stuff that I need for conference, which will also be packed up today, and then like my bedding basically left in my room, and then that I'll just pack up next Monday when I get back. So that's basically my plan for the day. It just kind of stresses me out thinking about it because it just feels like a lot to do in a little amount of time, and I think really in less than 24 hours I'm going to be in a whole nother state because we leave for North Carolina tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. So I have to have all of that stuff done before then, and it's just like that feels like such a lot to do in a little amount of time. So I'm kind of a little bit stressed out, but I'm trying not to stress myself out because I know that I'll be able to get it all done by then.
I do feel bad because I was planning on meeting Liberty for like a little coffee catch-up time this morning. I completely forgot to put that into my calendar, so then I scheduled this thing with my mom, and then of course getting sick, all my finals got pushed back to having to get done today, and so I couldn't fit that in. Like, I was so tempted to be like, yeah, we can meet for just an hour, but then I'm like, no, then I won't be able to have stuff packed up. Everything will just get pushed back, and then I know that I'll be even more stressed. So I just had to call it quits on that one.
Hopefully last load or second to last load of laundry in the dorms. Okay, this is where we're at mid packing point. I say mid, I don't really know where we're at, honestly, but my desk is basically all cleared out except for the stuff that I need. Shelves are about cleared out. Decor gone. Under the bed still needs work. Container is getting filled, and then I'm gonna be moving on to finishing the closet section under the sink. That is where we are currently at, and my mom is about to head off, so we should be in a good spot once she gets here. And Mom and Titus are officially on their way back home. And my room is very empty now. Under my bed, still a little bit messy because stuff is just laying everywhere. In terms of packing wise, things are gone. Okay, I just got back from practice, as you can clearly tell from my red face, but it is hot outside. So I'm gonna pack for the week of conference, and then I'm gonna take my shower. I just returned all my textbooks, got snacks for tomorrow, or / the entire week. And yeah, so I'm a little bit out of breath, hot, everything, but I'm just gonna get packed, take a shower, and then Dom's gonna come pick me up, and then I'm gonna finish my homework at his apartment and just have a chill evening before I have to get to bed. Okay, here we go, guys. Last round of things. Goodbye, room.